Good morning, good morning, good morning, peoples in the chats. How you guys doing today? Good morning, D.
Good morning, Mr. Coop. How is everybody today?
Well, look at them all. They're all hanging out. They're slowly strolling in, slowly strolling in. Oh, let's say some good mornings. How you think? What you think?
I think that's a good idea. Good morning, Nancy. Hi, Laugh Navy. Nanny Clampett. Hi, Amy. Hi, Look Around. Daisy Jane. Jack, what's on the griddle today?
Oh, we got Miss Amy's in the house. Good morning, Goldfinger. How you doing? How you doing? And we got Alan. Or no, almost Boomercraft. John, how you doing? DR's up in here. Carol, how you doing? How you doing? Jack Miles, what's up, my brother? Looking around. DR, what's happening? What's happening, guys? Man, man, oh man. You know, I wasn't going to even talk about Felisa, and her show the other day. But
Hmm.
I think we need to today. I think we need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little debunking. Where's my thing at? I can't find it. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of the where did it go? Did I lose it? No,
Good,
there it is. We're gonna try this today, boys and girls.
Yeah, debunked.
Oh yeah.
good morning, Colleen. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sweet Fly.
Look at everybody rolling in. Good morning. Good morning. I've seen a lot of you guys already this morning, twice. I was over in Jay's early this morning. I love watching Jay early in the morning before I go live. Uh, And then Rosalind, she's doing the Laura Owen stuff today. So I had to pop over there and say hi to her. So I've seen a lot of you guys already twice this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Sharon, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny D.
Sweet Fly, what's happening, girly girl? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Oh, I better get Daisy in. Oh,
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, DR. I hope everybody is ready for the weekend. I hope everybody's going to have a fun time.
well, I was going to stream by myself today.
Hmm.
And I decided, after reading a bunch of the transcripts from Lisa's, what was it, Monday night or Tuesday night stream? One of the two. I think it was it was Tuesday night stream. And all of the garbage that she had to talk about. I figured, Miss D spills the pee. I thought it would be a fun show today for her and I to come on and talk about what Lisa had to say. I've kind of been ignoring her a little bit here lately. I really haven't been watching anything that she's doing. I just kind of get bored of her for, you know,
Yeah.
she. I don't know. I get tired of listening to the same old garbage, the same old record every single day. But when she brought you into it, I'm like, oh, Dee didn't say that.
No, I
So
didn't.
what's going on here? So let's just let D in on some of the fun, doing some of the debunking this morning, boys and girls. That would be fun, don't you think? Don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Hey, just an FYI, today is Johnny D's birthday.
That's right. I was almost forgetting about that. There's somebody else too.
Um,
Shell Bell.
Shell Bell, yes.
Is she here or is she still over at
I'm not sure.
Rosalind's? She might pop in. But anyway, Johnny D, this one's for you, my man.
Happy birthday to you. You're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Let's say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Johnny D. I think, matter of fact, his birthday might have been yesterday, wasn't it? Or is it today?
They say it's today.
Is it today? Oh, I watch So You Don't Have To's rolled up in the house. Hey, girly girl, how you
Hey.
doing? How you doing? Oh, there's Miss Colleen. Have you already said good morning, Colleen?
Yeah, I
My
did.
4 sons. Susie! Good morning, Susie. Oh, by the way, I forgot to send you that screenshot. Good morning, Susie. How you doing this morning, young lady? Good
Hey.
morning. Lurking, but not twerking. We'll be in chat soon. Say hello. All right. Good morning, Susie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, girly girl.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, hey, I watched So You Don't Have To. How's Desi doing? How's your cat doing? I love the pictures. So, there was something that was said that I didn't say, right, Coop?
Yeah. Well, poor Tammy the Fool. She has a hard time when it comes to writing notes. I guess she must have dyslexia like I do. I guess she writes stuff down that she doesn't hear. Or what she hears, she writes it down opposite. I don't know. But never once did I hear you ever say anything about my Lynette having multiple bank accounts. Now, we talked about it.
Yes, we did. We did discuss that.
But it was all pure opinion and speculation. We don't have any clue whether she has multiple bank accounts. We were just talking. I mean, she has what, 40 plus multiple personalities that she lives under. So we were just, well, if she's living under all these different names, she's got to obviously have more bank accounts, maybe not.
We don't know. It's just, opinion and, just talking about it. We don't know. But I never said she did. I never said she
you
did.
and I, and well, me most of the time when I'm by myself or when I have a guest, most of the time we're just having conversations. Okay, we're just talking with the chat and between the whoever's on panel with me, and we're speculating. We're just throwing. It's called dialogue. It's called a conversation. It's not. We don't deal in absolutes unless we have to.
Right.
We're just putting out ideas. That's what communicating and debating is all about. I would imagine, wouldn't it?
I would think so. Having a conversation with somebody, just as if you were having a conversation with your doctor, with your friend, with a parent, a sibling, you're just having a conversation.
Jack said there's no dyslexia over there. Sheer malice only. Well, I can agree with that one, Jack. Thanks so much for the $2 super chat, brother. But yeah, D, it's kind of crazy that they talking a lot of absolutes. They talking a lot of yes, that happened. Yes, that was said. And I'm like, are you really that foolish when there's such a thing called transcripts?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I mean, we were talking about that. I don't know if I was talking about it with you or somebody else the other day. Transcripts. Lisa made the point of making, well, I can edit transcripts. Anybody can edit transcripts. Well, see, the difference is why would anybody want to edit the transcripts when all you got to do to prove that they screwed with the transcripts is just go to the video and watch it.
Right. And
so
it doesn't make sense. You can actually pull the exact transcript from YouTube and it will tell you verbatim what was said. And you can even click on that timestamp and it will take you to where that conversation starts and where it ends.
Right. So what would be the point of using transcripts and altering them? What would be the point in altering them? It doesn't make sense, because then when you're presenting the facts using the transcripts, it would make you look like a fool if they just went back over, watched the video and said, oh, look, see, that's where she's full of crap. And she was referring to Tug.
Right.
And Tug doesn't edit anything. Now, do the transcripts sometimes mumble up the words? Yeah, they do. But you get the gist.
Right.
And,
if you're pulling exact transcript from the exact YouTube video and you match up the timestamp, it's going to be verbatim.
Exactly.
And if you pull that transcript and you decide you want to edit it to fit your narrative, well, that just makes you look like a fool, A, and B, you're lying about what happened. So why not pull the full truth right from YouTube? But some people have decided to shut off the closed captioning so you can't capture the transcript. So that's the reason why some things get backwards or mistaken for something that wasn't said.
I think it's funny when people, I don't turn off anything on my videos.
Right.
Everything is right there. You want to get transcripts, you want to do whatever you want to do. But the people trying to hide stuff, you know, like turning off the transcripts or turning off the whatever that CC thing is,
Yes.
closed caption, you know, turning off all that stuff. That's just somebody trying to hide shit because there's so many programs out there. You can get the transcripts anyway. Okay. It's not hard to get transcripts.
Right.
But I do know Tug takes pride in what he does over there. So why in the world would Tug ever edit anything when it comes to transcripts? He wants their full-blown ignorance posted for the world.
Right. There's no need to edit anything. There's no need to. And if he did edit, when he pulled it down, there would be no live chat to go back and review it. So that right there shows that you're doing something on the sly, supposedly.
Tammy says, Fleesa says that because she believes Tug edits out his kids out of the videos. Well, Mr. J Hip proved that wrong today.
Yes, he did. There's no editing.
And, yeah, there's no editing. Now we do know somebody that edits all the time. Imagine that.
Right.
We do know Fleesa loves to edit stuff in her videos. Like it's going to help with the matter. I mean, she doesn't realize everything she does. There are so many people out there that download her stuff the minute it is over for court, for evidence.
Yes.
So her editing out something, that's probably just wasting her time, because if she's doing it because of people downloading stuff from her, she's wasting her time. If she's doing it to try and not get in trouble with YouTube, that may be a different story. But my thing is, if you don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, don't do anything to get in trouble with.
Right. Just makes perfectly good sense. So it blew my mind. I'm like, I never said that. And no, Tug does not edit. And yeah, crazy.
Well, think about how stupid this sounds. Why would Tug edit anything and take the chance on somebody going back to the video and seeing, oh, look here, Tug's lying? He's not going to trash his reputation as what a journalist, I think is what he goes under, is journalistic stuff. Why is he going to trash his channel by putting out false information? Now, Lisa does it every damn day. She don't care. She doesn't care. I mean, come on. How hard is it to read transcripts? It's so very easy.
It is.
And to make claims like they do when it's easily found out to be false, it's just, she says none of us debunk her. Well, you never said that Lynette had multiple bank accounts.
No, I did not.
You said possibly, could be, maybe, who knows? Well, hell, let's just pull up what you said.
Exactly.
We'll just pull that up real quick. Now, guys and gals, I don't pull up transcripts because that's Tug's thing, but this is a part out of this is debunking Lisa right here. They say nobody ever shows proof. Okay, this is probably one of the only times you'll see me pull up transcripts, and this is out of my video. This is out of my stream the other day, and this is what D actually said. Okay. All right, let's scroll that in. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
Share.
Mama Coop.
Hi, babe. All right. Now, I think you gathered these this morning, didn't you, Dee?
Yes, I did. I went straight to your YouTube channel and straight to the video, and I pulled the transcript straight from the video. Imagine that.
Well, they say we never show proof and we never debunk anybody. Well, you just have a read there of your own words there, Dee.
I sure will. You know, she may have another bank account with another bank. Let's say Bank of America. So if she didn't list it, they're not going to know it initially, but they will trace all of that money back. They'll eventually find it. If she has more than one checking account or savings account or more than one bank account, it will come to light. and then she'll have to answer for that not being put on the bankruptcy paperwork on any of the schedules. That is exactly what I said. That I did not say she did have. So I'm sorry, I never said it.
Now, I have to ask. I have to ask. Did you edit these transcripts?
Oh, absolutely not. Everybody can go and pull up your transcript and click exactly on those timestamps, and that is exactly what I said.
So can we get a debunked? Oh
Right?
yeah, where's he at? Where's he at? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Debunk.
I just don't understand how Tammy the Fool can literally write down something completely opposite of what was actually said. Or is it that Felisa is reading it different than it's wrote down?
Could be. Oh, Shell Bell's in.
Hey, good morning, Shell Bell. Where's she at? There she is. Thank you for looking around. And Nancy. Oh, by the way, girly girl, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday. You ready? You ready, D?
You ready?
Happy birthday to you. You're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shell Bell. We were waiting on you to get here
Yes,
before
we
we
were.
played.
Yeah.
Many more, many more, huh?
Yeah. Torhild's in too.
Torhild! I
yeah,
didn't even see her come in. There
yeah.
she is.
I just saw her.
Well, usually I go for about 30 minutes before I start talking about whatever it is we're going to talk about. That gets me all the good mornings and everything out of the way.
Yeah.
We kind of jumped the gun. We was excited this morning. Oh, but yeah, we're so. Oh, that's another thing. We're so boring. We're so boring. Oh, Coop's so boring. You just can't listen, but they listen to every word I have to say.
I know. So I guess being boring is the thing now. I guess we can all be boring.
Oh yeah. Oh, come to find out, Carol Welsh, she posted something in one of her groups the other day. There's this gal. She is definitely a huge Lee fan. She just loves Felisa to death. She can't stand me at all. I've booted her a long time ago because she talks so much nonsense and she lies so much in everything she posts. But anyway, Carol Walsh, I guess this woman on her YouTube channel has been making posts over there. And a lot of her posts revolve around poor old Coop.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah, she posts stuff about me, and then it'll blend into Jeremy's a liar and Jeremy did this and Jeremy did that. And when you go read this stuff, it is amazing how much of it is false.
Oh,
Absolutely false. I mean, let me go grab her real quick. You go ahead and talk for a second. I'm gonna go find her.
Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, DR. Hey, Shanemesis, how are you? Hey, St. Patty's, Sarasota Beach Bum, and Tammy Stare. Hey, Almost Boomercraft. Yeah, Almost Boomercraft, that's true. The nice thing is once any of these cases makes it to trial, the real evidence will all come out. Yes, it will. Absolutely. Hey, Sticky Widget, how are you? So it's just going to be quite interesting to see how all of this plays out. Hi, Grandkids Taxi. So when I heard that was said that I actually said that she did have, I was like, no, I never said that. And so I just went right to Coop's video and pulled his transcript. I'm like, yeah, boom, there it is. So need to take better care in what you write down because twisting the truth really isn't a good thing. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be a big day, big day in Ohio. Good morning, Christy. How are you? And I'm curious to see how that's going to happen as well. I can't wait to hear what the rest of the witnesses that are going to be called have to say. So, hi, Tony. How are you? So
But
it's
yeah, this gal loves to tag people and she loves to spread bullshit big time. So yeah, we'll get back to Lisa here in a little bit. I think we're going to give this little gal some attention over here. Okay, because these are all public posts, guys. Anytime you post on your community wall on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, it's not private. You have no creator's control over it. When you post on a public forum, it is for the public. So let's go see what this gnarly person has to say on a few of these. Tor Hill come running in. Good morning to you and to you too, D spills the tea. Thank you. Good morning, Tor Hill.
Hey, Mercedes is in.
Can you see her?
Just that Harry Diggs said, "Hey, Mercedes," so that's all I can see.
Oh, Max here. Terry's here. Wow, everybody's showing up. Colleen. Who else did I see pop in here? Tony.
Yeah,
Tony's here.
Tizzy too.
Oh, Tizzy in the house?
Yeah.
Hey, girly girl. Hey, what's up? I watch So You Don't Have To. Now, I'll tell you right now, I watch So You Don't Have To. She literally puts out some awesome stuff over there. She's the Facebook flea cap, okay, or freak cap, whatever you want to call it. I just love reading the stuff she puts out. You get over there and read it much?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Some of it is screenshotted and sent to me, and I get a chuckle out of it. It's hilarious.
It's like she's the printed version.
Yes.
Gabe is the verbal version.
Right.
You got best of two worlds there. I do like watching her stuff or reading her stuff. And then we got Tizzy. Tizzy I saw she put out a new one here. I think it was last night or today.
I think so.
I haven't got a chance to see it yet. What was that?
Oh, Karen. Oh, well, thank you so much.
All right. But yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I will, Tizzy. I will watch it. Oh, Terry came in and gifted one free membership to Wendy. Received it. Welcome aboard, Wendy, to the Kooks. Welcome.
Welcome to the jungle.
All right. So let's pull this little thing up here and see what we got to do. What old Lori G's got to say. A lot of people have been speculating on who this person is. And I don't think anybody really knows who it is. Some people say that it's Bruce's old lady. Some people say it's other. I don't know. I don't know who she is. All I know is she's a complete lunatic. She lies and lies and lies, just like Lisa does. All right, we're gonna start off with that one right there. Usually I have these screenshotted, but today, I'll just pull it right up from the actual YouTubies. Hopefully we can use it. I screenshot it so I can scroll in, so I can read it. So hopefully we can read it on here. If not, see, I can blow this up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. We can read that. All right, Jack Miles come rolling in hot. Coop wrote something about pooters earlier. Who did? What did?
I think Jack did.
Oh,
He was
okay.
talking about, let's see. I know it's back here.
It's hard to keep up with.
It is.
And
And
the
this,
chat runs.
okay, here it is. Every computer, whether running C prompt, aka DDoS, or Linux or Unix, records keystrokes. You just have to know where to look. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, boys and girls, here we go. We're gonna take a look at Lordy G here. We're gonna give her a little attention today. Yeah. All right, Mr. Coop, more cyberbullying, stalking, cyber harassment, misinformation, and BS legal commentary for uneducated creators. Wow. Conspiring with Jeremy Hells for money. Well, let's see here, Miss Lori. I've been around on YouTube way longer than Jeremy. Okay. I've been monetized longer than Jeremy. Okay. Been monetized longer than Felisa. So Debunked.
Right?
Coop, why is your name on Lisa's lips? Because she loves me. She thinks I'm sexy. That's why. Yeah. Oh, because her name is on your lying for breadsticks. I'm not lying for breadsticks. I don't ask anybody to give me anything. I don't even set a goal.
Right?
Okay. I don't care. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. I don't beg people for anything. Oh, so there we go. That one's, can we say debunked?
Right.
Everything being done in the bankruptcy is standard procedure to verify income, assets, debts, and debtors. Okay. Have you been through a bankruptcy, D?
No.
I know I haven't. And I know a lot of people in the chat say that they have or they know more about it than I do. And this last subpoena that got sent to Lynette, everybody has said that this is abnormal. This is not a regular bankruptcy.
Right. It isn't. When you're bringing in an outside counsel to investigate, they're looking at some things. My
So in
opinion.
other words, the trustees thinking some who's going on behind the scene.
Yeah, because if there wasn't, this would be already almost done, finished, complete.
Sarasota Beach Bum says, Coop is sexy and he knows it. Jack Miles, banana bread, get bent, greasy fleeca. Jesus Christ. Y'all come up with some of the funniest stuff. But yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about bankruptcies at all. Zero. Just what I've been learning through all of this stuff. And from what I've been told and what I have read up on, that if you fill out the paperwork properly, the bankruptcy goes pretty smooth.
You would think, right?
Yeah. It's only when you do stuff that's kind of questionable that it goes to this intense depth that this trustee's getting into. I mean, come on. Why would they hire a legal team to come in and uncover assets if you were truthful about where all your assets were? Why would they hire another legal team to come in and represent the legal matters if you were being truthful?
Right.
So to me, it sounds like she's not being truthful, and so therefore they're going to look.
Yeah, I think there's they don't take anything at face value. They have to actually look for it. They have to expand the scope. And when they broaden the scope, they're going to see things. They're like, yeah, well, this doesn't look right. So we need to look into this. And okay, you got paperwork for this? Yeah, sure. So this isn't a normal type of procedure that happens during a bankruptcy, I would guess. I think this is looking at more towards what hasn't been disclosed on the schedules, because the schedules were so jacked up. How many times did they have to redo the schedules?
Well, I think the biggest red flag, in my opinion, is when she put Jeremy as a creditor.
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest mistake that she could have done, putting Jeremy and everybody else that she put in as a creditor. She might have thought it was a good thing at the time, and the fools that talked her into it might have thought it was a good thing. But you put him in there, being he's suing you, he's going to have evidence. And the minute you lie, okay, you brought him in as a creditor. So the minute you lie, he's going to say, here, Randy, hold my stick of candy here. And he's going to hand over that evidence. And then Randy's going to hand it over to the trustee and say, hey, something's not adding up here.
Right.
Oh, sit, Patty, what you got to say? Can we say it? Ooh, come back here. One more time. Debunk. Oh, we're going to be saying debunked a lot today, sit, Patties. We most definitely are. But anyway, I'm not even going to give a debunk on that one because I've never been in a bankruptcy. I don't know.
Well, technically, she's telling the truth there because it is standard procedures to verify income, assets, debts, and debtors. They have to verify that they have an income, that they have assets, be it a home or anything that's of value, and they have to verify who they owe money to. So, and the ones that are being listed as debtors. So it's a check and balance. So
Right.
that portion is right. It is standard procedures to verify this information. However, when things start looking a little hinky, then that's when they're saying, maybe we should look even further. We're looking at this now. Let's look at this. Oh, their schedules are out of whack. They got to redo the schedules. They got to resubmit them. So this, to me, what Element OP is going through isn't a standard bankruptcy.
Right. That's where I was fixing to go with that. Yes, Lori G is right. Just like you said, the income, the assets, all that. But by bringing in this forensic law firm, I think it's beyond standard now.
Hmm.
I think it's okay. We're going to look for what they're lying about.
Right.
So she's right in the sense that, yes, all bankruptcies do want to verify all your information, but bringing in a forensic auditing team, I don't think that's standard at all. That's a whole nother line, in my
Right.
opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about what the Ohio court is going to think about cop shooting felon Wes Daughtry, or Daughtry, whatever his last name is, being hired by here we go. Stick, foot, and mouth right here, boys and girls. Hired by WhatTheHales, set up and lie about JC sending him to jail for 40 days and then disappearing after getting paid by Hells. Okay. Do they have proof that Jeremy paid anybody?
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything come up or anything whatsoever to show any type of proof that this person was paid.
Now,
So,
here's something for you guys to think about. See, this post, it was just 1 month ago. All right. This whole deal with John Crook happened last year. John went to jail last year. What you don't see in here is, okay, just say for shits and giggles that what she says is true. John Crook, his own mouth and Lynette's mouth debunk her completely. Because did not Lynette throw John under the bus saying, yes, he did it?
yes.
Did John Crook literally say, yes, I did it?
Yes, he did.
So that just throws this all out the window. This is a lie. Debunked right here. This is all a lie. Jeremy didn't hire anyone.
No.
40 days in jail. He spent 40 days in jail because they came out and served a search warrant. They found the firearms that he lied about not having. Then when they got him in the cop car, they grilled him about it in the cop car, and he confessed. Yes, I did it. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got any thoughts on that one?
That right there alone, you gotta, when you go accusing people of things, you need to have something to back up your proof. There was no proof to prove that anything exchanged anybody's hands to do this. They basically admitted to pulling the gun, admitted they had the guns. So I don't know.
Well, you and I talked about this a little bit yesterday on here, and it's absolutely ludicrous that this woman, let's talk about the Ohio court, is going to think about the cop shooting felon. Okay, what does Wes Daughtry have to do with anything with the Ohio court stuff?
Absolutely nothing.
Who does she think's going to introduce Wes to the Ohio court?
I have no clue who she thinks is going to introduce him.
From what I understand, this whole thing is for contempt, is it not?
Yes, it is.
So basically, Lynette and Crook have to prove their innocence. They're not there to prove Jeremy's a bad man. They're there to answer questions about the allegations that's been made against them. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but you have to look at what's been going on. Everything that they say, they're trying to make it, they're wanting it to be about proving that Jeremy is the one who's all, the bad guy here. But they can't. So they start bringing in this little piece of stuff here about Wes when it has absolutely nothing with why the hearing is being held on Friday or what any of the hearings were for in Ohio. So they have
Now,
to get it to fit their narrative to, to flip the script.
but man, this is pretty bold. This is pretty bold that she would literally just absolutely say being hired by WhatTheHales set up to lie about JC sending him to jail. She has absolutely no proof of this. None. So
You're right.
why would anybody put this in writing and put it on the interwebs?
I don't know.
Because this stuff like this right here could open her up for a lawsuit, could it not?
I'm not an attorney, but it's something to look at. It would be a question for an attorney to ask their opinion of it. Hey, how does this affect me? Look at what she's saying about me. I did not do this, but yet here they are saying that I did, and it didn't happen. And I can prove it didn't happen. So.
Well, let's move on with this one. Let's talk about what the judge will think about DJ Radish stalking and filming JC and MP all over Florida. I don't remember that. Do you? I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of DJ Radish's stuff. I know he was in Cotter Creek at one time, but
I never saw that. I didn't see anything like that. I didn't see that it was daily filming or videoing them going to Walmart or going to go to the gas station or wherever. I didn't see any of that.
Good morning, Beb's Crafts Creations. How you doing? I think I'm gonna give her a pass on that one because I don't have any information on that one. So I'll give her a pass on that one. Let's talk about the 41 calls to CPS instigated by Jeremy Hales that were unfounded. Well, there's been a lot of allegations, around this. But then again, let's talk about what did Lynette say when she talked to Tug? She said flat out that Lisa.
Yes, she did. She did say her name.
So where's Lisa's name in all of this there, Lori G? Where's Lisa's name? Right. I didn't say Lisa called.
Nope.
Lynette herself said that Lisa called. So,
yes.
I mean, as far as I know, Jeremy Hales has only admitted calling CPS one time.
One time. Exactly. Once.
So, that reminds me, this 41 here, this is, how did it jump 10 calls within not even a month?
I have no idea.
One day they were at 31, 32, and then boom, out of nowhere came 41.
Yes. It was like, why hasn't she been, keeping up with it and saying, this is 33, this is 34, this is 35. She didn't. It just went from 31 to boom, 41. It was like instantaneously.
Well, here's a theory. Okay. There's no allegations here. This is just a pure theory. Isn't this around the time that she was fighting with Lisa? That this number jumped 10 calls all of a sudden?
Yes.
Makes you wonder.
Yes, it does. Because there was a lot of going on in the chat over there during that time, during the, I guess you could say, not being nice to each other, where her own chat was calling for everyone to call CPS on Element.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, WTF now. How you doing, my friend? Now this one's a good one here. This one's a good one, D. Oh, let's talk about what the hell's cameras, 9 cameras pointing directly at the neighbor's property and his dozen of daily drive-bys filming their property. Let's talk about the cameras.
Is there really 9?
I don't know how many there are, but it doesn't matter if there's 9 or 250. It doesn't matter. As
No.
long as they're on his property, they can be pointing anywhere he wants to point them.
Right. And where did the number 9 come from? Did somebody go out there and physically go on the property and count each individual camera? No,
Well, they
I don't
say
think so.
Thomas Collins did. Did you see that?
Well, I think he was on the road or on the easement,
Right.
if I'm not mistaken, but he didn't physically go on Jeremy's property.
Oh, wow. Miss Tammy come rolling up in here. Coop, LP even says Northport CPS calls was from Jeremy Hills too. Wow.
Really?
Wow. He didn't even know
I know.
Lynette
I
when she lived
know.
in Northport. Wow.
Jeez.
Thank you, Tammy, for the $5 super chat, girly girl. Much appreciated. Now, that's crazy. I didn't know about that one. Did you?
No, I didn't. That's news to me.
That's absolute. Well, we are talking about crazy people.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to say this one right here. Whether he has 9 cameras or 200 cameras, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I do know is I have cameras. Yes, I have cameras, and they all point at my neighbors. They're not pointing at my neighbors for the reason my neighbors may think. They're pointing that direction because they're filming my gate. They're filming my property. It just so happens that the neighbors are within the camera range.
Right.
But here's a question for all these. Okay, here's a question for you, Lori G. You talk about the 9 cameras pointing directly at the neighbor's property. All right. Have you ever seen any footage that Jeremy's put up of his so-called cameras at Tubetown being posted online anywhere? I haven't.
I haven't either.
I mean, they talk about cameras, but I've never seen one of Jeremy Hill's videos that had footage from cameras posted from his property. Huh.
Nothing.
Wow.
0.
But then here she goes again. His does get daily drive-bys filming their property. Well, I went over that a lot.
Yes.
You've got a individual that's known for pulling firearms on people. You dang right. I'm driving by filming. You dang right.
Because you never know.
And then again, what law did he break? Have you noticed? She says all of the times that he's drove by the dozens, I'd say it's more in the hundreds. But how many times have we ever seen footage be posted by Jeremy of his drive-bys unless they were doing something wrong?
He's never posted anything just out of just doing it to just do it.
Right. Every time he's ever posted anything, which isn't that much. They think it's a lot. It isn't that much. I think he posted one where John was flipping him off and called him what? The coward of Otter Creek or coward of something county, Levy County?
Levy County, yes.
He posted the one where he was driving by and John was out on his walker. That's all for self-protection.
Right.
Where's all the rest of the videos that they claim that he's posting?
There isn't any. There isn't any.
Oh, before this gets out of here, I better go say what you got to say. Part 1. Thinking perhaps bankruptcy court trustee has seen people like LP many times, getting tired of them and their lies to evade paying everything or paying anything. These cases are special for trustee. Wow. Thank you so much, Susie, for the $10 super chat, girl. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, D. Sure does. Sure does.
You know, if it's their job and they do it day in and day out and time again and over and over again, they can pretty much pick out who's being truthful on their schedules, who isn't being truthful on their schedules, who has a hard time answering yes and no questions, you know. If it's a yes or no question, you respond with a yes or no. You don't go and add a whole different narrative. So
Right. But yeah, I think that's debunked. His dozens, well, I'd say it's probably more around the lines of hundreds, but they say he's doing it to harass these people.
well,
No,
no, he has to drive from his property up to the schoolhouse, back to his house, up to the school property, back to the schoolhouse. Maybe he left something at the property he needs to bring up to the schoolhouse. Maybe there's something at the schoolhouse he needs to take and put back on the property. So it doesn't matter how many times he's going to drive down that road.
exactly. Exactly. And I don't know. These idiots, they come up with all of this garbage. It's really strange.
It is.
Let's talk about this one. What's this one got to say? Let's talk about Bruce's wife employer being called and her having to quit her job. And Bruce associates being called to, what is that?
Tortuously.
Tortuously interfere with his job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've yet to see any proof ever posted
Yes.
that she lost her job or that anyone called her job. I don't know of anybody calling anyone's job. Do you?
No.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Does anybody know if Jeremy's ever claimed that he called her job? I don't remember. I don't remember if he ever has or not. I don't think he has. I know he says he knows where she worked.
That was about it.
But he never released that until after I guess she was already left that job. So yeah, debunked right here. Debunked.
If that was the case, then they would have been the ones to put forth the evidence to prove that he did call, that there would be something, but there was nothing.
See, this Lori G gal, she is a perfect drone. She mimics everything that Lisa says. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about what the hell's interference in Lip's employment, family, and JH. What is that?
Groping her. Hold on. Why didn't she say her real name? Why'd she call her Lips?
There you go. That's a good question.
Why'd she call her Lips? Why didn't she call her Leslie?
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it either. Did she call Bruce or yes, she called Bruce.
Yeah.
Why would she call her? Well, not every one of Lisa's drones over there actually like Leslie.
I know, so, but it's still, it's still interesting. You're going to try and defend this person, and you're not going to use their name. You're going to call them Lips. Okay.
Well, see, now this, I'm not going to say yay or nay. Okay. I wasn't there. He says it didn't happen. She says it happened. Okay. Until I see evidence, I'm not going to make an opinion on that. Okay. Because I wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I don't know. But the accusations alone, if she's making those accusations, would there not be a police report filed? Or am I wrong in thinking that?
Yeah, that's what I always thought was funny is, hey, I showed up, I got groped, and instead of calling the police, I just helped him unload stuff and put it in his trailer.
Yeah, that makes,
really? Are you shitting me?
That makes zero sense.
The video should impress the judge. Laugh out loud. What video?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about what the judge will think. She got her crystal ball just like Lisa does, huh?
Apparently.
P.O. was denied in Florida that he did or didn't disclose to Ohio. What P.O.?
Yeah.
I mean, you talking about the one that Judge Grudge and Lynette tried hanging on Jeremy? The fraudulent one? Well, he had his protection order before Lynette did that. So why would it be brought up in court?
Right.
And to be honest with you, her taking it out after Jeremy had already won his in Ohio, that judge is going to look at that as retaliation from Lynette.
Yes.
Matter of fact, it'll just prove more of her guilt. Am I wrong there?
Big time.
Wow. Oh, Florida disclosed Ohio. LP, P.O. on him. Yeah, okay, there she goes. She said LP. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, try and bring that up. That'd be funny. Oh, by the way, you tried to retaliate against this man after I gave him a restraining order, on you. So, that's another contempt. Here, let's just give you some more money you owe the courts.
Right.
Speculation.
Right. Everybody needs to understand when you put out anything, you better make sure you have something to back up what you say. And that right there, her saying that Jeremy didn't disclose to the Ohio court that she had a PO on him when he got his PO. No, that's backwards. He had his before she had hers.
Oh, I like this one, D. Let's talk about WhatTheHales doing a fundraiser for HG's aunt, raising $36,000 for one court filing. Where's the money, Coop? Well, Jeremy did not do a fundraiser for the aunts. The aunts had the fundraiser themselves. He just pushed it. He helped with it. And as far as the money goes, it's in the aunt's hands.
Right.
Okay. Why are you asking me where the money's at? I don't know. Ask the aunts.
Yeah,
okay.
The fundraiser wasn't in your name. You didn't do it, and Jeremy didn't push anything for you. So why would you have any knowledge of that? Come on. Let's be real here.
Well, see, it's because I ask all the time, where's the money for this? Where's the money for that, Lisa? But what this crazy woman doesn't realize, Lisa doesn't owe me an explanation for anything. I'm not a donor. I just ask the questions to ask the questions. Where's the money? Because her donors deserve to know where the money is.
True.
And see, the funny thing is they're at, where's the 36,000? Well, Jeremy, he didn't start the fundraiser. The aunts did.
Right. They did.
And nobody is questioning the aunts of where their money went.
No.
But how many donors do we know of, D, that has questioned Lisa where the money's been or where the money went?
Several. Several.
See, they don't want to talk about that because, we've got a poor woman out there that literally took out a bank loan to hand Lisa $1,000 for a memorial bench that all she asked for was a photo of it.
Yeah.
Got herself blocked and basically told to suck eggs. Okay. So now this woman's got a payment that she has to make to the bank every month on money she gave to Lisa for something Lisa just shrugged off. So, yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Lori G. Why don't you ask the aunts where the money went? From what I understand, they gave it all to the lawyers. Right. I have no clue. It's not my fundraiser. It's the aunts. Oh, let's talk about Travis acknowledging Tubetown was set up to harass the neighbors. No, it wasn't.
No.
They're taking the comment that he made and they're trying to say that he said that. What he was doing is he was referring for what they said.
Right.
He was sitting in, I heard this. He was sitting in his truck. And he says, oh, yeah, it looks like I set this up to harass the neighbors according to blah, blah, blah. They leave that part out.
Right.
They're the ones that said it, not Travis. Right. He just repeated what they said. This is how they work.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about the 25 plus channels openly working with WhatTheHales to cyberbully, cyberstalk, cyber harass, defame, mock, threaten. Oh my God, there's so much other bullshit. For one, I don't work with or for Jeremy.
No.
MrCoop works for MrCoop and MrCoop alone. Okay. If you can prove that I'm working for or with Jeremy Hales, just try and prove it. You can't. Okay. 80-year-old widower. Have I ever? Well, yeah, I have talked shit about. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Did I talk shit about his wife passing away? No, I didn't. I felt sorry for her.
Yes.
Okay. That she passed away. Do I feel sorry for him? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I don't. He put himself in this position. I don't give a damn if he's 80 years old or 180 years old. He's got a mouth on him running it on a public YouTube forum. So, well, he opened the door for people to talk shit about him. If he doesn't want to anybody to talk poorly about him, maybe he needs to stop talking poorly about other people. That's how that works.
Yeah.
What is the favorite saying they say? Don't start none, won't be none.
Exactly.
Oh. Oh, this is funny right here. An autistic adult, an ADA protected lawyer, an elderly disabled woman, a sick 5-year-old child.
Well, she's going to be 7 this year.
See, boy, she's throwing everybody in the chicken kitchen sink up in here, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
Autistic, though. I guess that's Slofer they're talking about.
Yes.
Well, okay, he's autistic. They say he's autistic. All right, I got nothing against that. But my thing is, if he's autistic, he probably really doesn't know what the PDF file thing even means. So why is he even saying it? Where did he learn that from?
Right? It had to be somewhere.
So if that's what you're referring to here, Lori G, maybe you need to be asking those questions. Why is an autistic adult repeating stuff that other people are saying? 80-year-old widower. I get that. That's funny as shit. Like him being 80 years old and losing his wife protects him from anyone talking about the crap that he's doing. Wow. Sticky Widget, what you got to say? Oh, if you don't want to be mocked, don't do things in public that deserve mocking. It's really that simple. Yeah, well, Sticky, these people don't really seem to think with a rational mind. Anyway.
Oh, buffed old man. I don't know who the disabled veteran is unless that they're talking about Ray.
He's not disabled, though.
I know. That's what I'm confused about. Why was that put in there?
I don't know of anybody over there that's a veteran other than Ray, and from what I understand, he's not disabled. So
could she have mistaken Lloyd for that? I don't know.
I don't know. A sick 5-year-old child. Well, for one, she's not 5, she's 6 now. Get that through your thick skull. And 2, she's not sick. She has an eating disorder. She can't have certain things, like I think it's protein, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's not. They try and make the child sound like she's on her last legs, headed to heaven. It's not like that. If you ever notice, the child is only sick when she's being grifted for.
Mm-hmm. Or that she has to have there's a Zoom meeting for a depot, or she's being questioned for something. That's when that's how I see it. Now, granted, I don't know them. I don't know the child. I don't know the history. But any other time, I've seen where she's posted pictures of everything hunky-dory, and then I see where she says, my child is sick. I cannot make it. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what else. And she says disabled veteran, Vex, and Vicious are various other people who stepped in to help a poor family being destroyed with multiple fraudulent, vexatious lawsuits. Bullshit.
Right.
No, he took out a freaking P.O. on her. And no. You're sadly see how they're trying to twist all of this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Lawsuits. If you think Ohio court is going to ignore the obvious weaponizing of the legal system for monetary gain, you are the dumbest hodunk in the group. Well, you want to talk about dumb people, do you?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Go ahead. Give me your opinion on that one, D.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, in order to be deemed a vexatious litigant, isn't that pertaining to pro se individuals who bring multiple lawsuits against somebody with no merit or claim?
Ding, ding, ding.
Jeremy has had attorneys. He had the attorney in Ohio with Marilyn Raby. He had the attorney with the electrician, I think, or the plumber or something in Ohio. So he's never represented himself pro se. So
See, I don't think that's something that they understand what the legal meaning is. I mean, out of all these professional lawyers they say they have on their side, and they don't even understand that Jeremy has had a lawyer do all of his battling for him. He's paid someone. These guys haven't.
no.
The only two that, well, Michelle has one ever so often. Bubbles got one. LMS got one, but the rest of these chuckleheads, none of them got lawyers.
No.
Now,
And also,
I'm not going to step out on a limb and say how many lawsuits were filed by Lips after she retired, but I can guarantee there's a lot of them that have been filed that she can be considered a vexatious litigant.
right. There's quite a few.
By the way, Sticky Widget, thank you for the $5 super chat, my brother. Much appreciated. Let's get caught up there. All right. What else we got here? You want to take over?
Well, I want to let's go back and look at where the ADA protected lawyer. Okay. She's
I know that's here.
Permanently retired lawyer. ADA protection only applies to if you are disabled and you have a job. They have to be ADA compliant, or government businesses, they have to be ADA compliant. They have to be able to get their wheelchairs in the building and things to that nature. Just because she says this does not mean that that law pertains to her to keep from being sued for doing crazy stuff. Am I wrong?
Where did you see that?
It's
there it is. I got it.
Yeah,
I got
right
it.
there.
Right there. Oh yeah, ADA protected. See, this is how stupid these people are. By the way, boys and girls, I am FAFO protected. All right. So just like somebody's doorbell that reloads.
Right. Yeah. I'm AT&T protected, so it's
well, I'm glad you brought that up, because I missed that part as I was reading through there.
When every time when that came out, I'm like, oh, no, that is not what that means. But I'm quite sure people will believe that's the context that they're using. That's what that means. But no, that is not what that means.
So I don't know who it was, but somebody in my chat, it was either this week or last week, had asked me if I ever get bored with this stuff. This is the kind of stuff right here that just sucks me right back into it. The stupidity of these individuals is so laughable. This is where I get my enjoyment, seeing stupid in the wild, just like this right here. Amazing.
It makes you shake your head, and it makes you, what else could they possibly say that's even more crazier than this?
I challenge anybody to find anything that I have posted on social media anywhere where I talk stupid shit like this. You won't, because I don't do it. To put something in writing where people can come back and read the stupidity that you literally posted for the world to read, that's craziness. That's craziness. If I was going to post something like this, I would make sure that I was ironclad in everything that I said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, D, what you want to go? Anything else you want to go on with this one?
No, that was the only thing, because that has always stuck out ever since Lip said that in Lisa's stream that she is ADA protected. I'm like, wait, what? No, that's not how that works. But let them run with it.
See, right here, you know that she is a diehard Felisa fan. Keep up your collusion with Jeremy Hales while the feds build their case.
Okay.
Wow. I'll be waiting for the knock on the door, dumbass, because it ain't happening. I'm not colluding with anyone.
No.
Okay, these are these are the crimes that are going to bankrupt people and send you all to jail on RICO. Did she? Oh, she's claiming RICO.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Jeez.
D, here, let your fingers do the typing over there. Pull up the definition for RICO.
Gotcha. On it. Okay.
Now, this is what's funny, guys. Who remembers the movie that came out with Kevin Costner? Okay, where he played the Untouchables, where they tracked down and arrested Al Capone, and they used RICO crimes against him. Okay, RICO crimes consist of taxes. They went in and they lumped all of these criminals together based off of tax evasion. Okay. I don't think I'm going to hold my breath waiting on a 1099 from Jeremy Hales.
Yeah,
It just ain't happening.
No. Yeah, the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, it was implemented in 1970, and it was a federal law designed to combat organized crime by enabling prosecutors to charge individuals for racketeering activities such as murder, bribery, or fraud committed as part of an ongoing criminal enterprise. It targets the leaders of illegal organizations. That is the basic definition of RICO. Now, it does have purpose and requirements and penalties. The purpose of the law was originally intended to stop the mafia, but it is now applied to various criminal enterprises, including street gangs, corrupt police departments, and political conspiracies. And to prove a RICO violation, the government must show that a defendant engaged in at least 2 acts of racketeering. These are predicate acts within a 10-year period as part of a common criminal enterprise. So the penalties: convictions can result up to 20 years in prison per count, substantial fines, and forfeiture of all assets, businesses, interests connected to the illegal activity. So, yeah, I don't think so. But I don't think any of us are a part of that, are we? I don't get paid.
No.
I don't receive any of that. No, no.
Okay. Let's clear the air on this. You got Big Boy, Whopper Boy. Oh, let me get Jack first. Coop. Oh, come back here. Coop, can you be part of a racketeering influence corrupt organization? I'm not part of one.
Me neither.
Now, when you were listing off the stuff a while ago, did I hear you mention fraud?
Yes, right here.
Huh.
Bribery or fraud ongoing criminal enterprise. It targets the leaders of illegal organizations. So,
well,
no,
I'm not going to touch that one.
no.
Thank you, Jack, for the $5 super chat, brother. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
But no, I am not part of any criminal.
But we could look up the predicate acts, because you have to have 2 acts of racketeering, which is part of the, which is RICO. So you could look up predicate acts and see what 2 predicate acts would stand out. So I can look that up real quick.
Okay.
That's crazy.
So I think we just pretty much got rid of that one right there. These are all crimes. What crimes have been committed? I mean, are you talking about the constant civil protection, that's being broken several times over and over and over? The contempt of courts that have these people have been found guilty of? Is that the crimes you're talking about? I mean, I come on here and I commentate because I think there was an oversized YouTuber that always claimed that he had the right to his freedom of speech to be a commentator. But nobody else is.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's quite a few. There's a definition, because the predicate acts are a building block of a pattern of racketeering activity. So It could be, let's see, for federal offenses, it could be mail wire fraud, money laundering, embezzlement, obstruction of justice, witness tampering, and trafficking. So the acts have to be related, similar purpose, results, participants or victims, show a continuity, a close period of conduct or threats of future criminal activity. So, yeah.
Something to bark about. Been a member for 4 months. Thank you, girly girl. Welcome aboard. Yeah, these people are absolutely insane. These are the people that grasp at everything Felisa has to say and they run with it. Is she going to get in trouble? No, it's free speech. I don't care. She can sit over here and say all this stupid shit she wants. At the end of the day, it just shows how foolish she is. Am I going to do anything to her? No. I could care less about this person. I just find it amusing, the stupidity that oozes through these people's veins.
Right. I like the last one though.
What's that?
Keep scrambling to find your own non-lawyer YouTubers to disagree with real educated lawyers. Okie dokie.
Oh, you mean educated lawyers? One of them had his bar license revoked because he's a felon. The other one permanently gave theirs up. And then there's finally Bubbles that's just hanging on to his by the skin of his teeth. Oh, you mean those lawyers?
Yep, those.
I have people that are not lawyers that I would trust their advice over any of those chuckleheads over there any day. Keep scrambling to find your own non-lawyer YouTubers to see. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah,
I never claimed to be. No. Real educated lawyers with what is that? And she always posts my link to my freaking video. I mean, look at this. She's there's one. I don't know who that is. Here's another one. Here's another one. It just goes on and on. Now, some of these I haven't read. The one that we just read, that's the one that Carol posted over in her Facebook group.
Yeah, there was somebody sent me something and it had where the red pen went back in and the red pen corrected every single one of these. Someone with a red, I don't
that know. Had to be I watched So You Don't Have To, I think.
I'm not sure who did that.
Let me go look real quick. I got her right here. I can find out. You have fun with the chitty chat while I go look.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so this is hi in the clouds. How are you? It's just crazy. It is. There isn't I don't think there's a lot of crazy to go around. That's all I got to say.
I don't know if it was I Watch So You Don't Have To that did that or not, but I remember seeing it somewhere where somebody red pinned it, but I don't know if it was this or not.
It was this, and I could be out of line when I say this, so forgive me if I say your name and it wasn't you, but it could have been Sue Beaumont.
Or let's go look in the Warriors.
Okay.
Because I know Sue's in there. Maybe she did it in there.
So
I'm not.
Sent Patty says it was Melissa.
Oh, was okay, Melissa. Now that sounds like Melissa. Melissa does a lot of that stuff. And if she did it, I can guarantee it's probably posted in the Warriors group because Melissa does a lot of posting in there. Let's see. But yeah, I think this was posted like 2 or 3 days ago by Carol or somebody on Facebook. Yeah. I know Carol posted it, but I'm pretty sure others probably posted it too. Well, I can't find it.
Miss Tammy, more than likely. Yeah, so when all this ends, they all lose, they are going to have a downright cow.
Oh, Rickle's got a good question. Mr. Coop, can we ask which law school Lori G went to and which bar she is a member of? I wouldn't want to listen to a non-lawyer about any of this after all. That's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said it could be the Shady Bunch.
Shady Bunch? Could
Not
be.
sure.
I'll go look for it later. But
Okay.
yeah, Lori G,
Eh.
she's hated me for a long time. She desperately clings to everything that I do, as you can see
Mhm.
right here. And this is just one post. There are several more. There's one right there. I'm an absolute moron giving legal advice commentary on bankruptcy. I never gave legal advice to anyone
No.
ever. Matter of fact, I've made it definitely known that I am not a lawyer, that I don't know jack crap about any of this stuff.
Okay, we're under one where it says, "What is Michelle's debt?" Hales has no judgment against her until he wins a lawsuit. He does have a judgment. There is something against her from Ohio from previously where he was awarded, what was it? Fines.
$3,000,
Yeah,
$3,000 in lawyer's fees,
yeah.
and $200
Whoa, whoa,
in
whoa.
fines.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at number 2. Read that.
What's that?
The monetary figures in the filing are examples, not actual figures in Michelle's case. Wait, what? So she fraudulently just put in examples of monetary figures? Now, unless she's referring to what she thinks she's going to be sued for, what the outcome could be, or I'm confused on that one.
Well, I like this one right here. You are an absolute moron for giving legal commentary on bankruptcy. I don't give legal commentary. I give discussions. We have discussions. We talk about it. I don't tell anybody this is what's going to happen and that's what's going to happen.
Right.
I'm opinion based. I'm not factual, not like Lisa. What
Right.
Michelle is in debt. Hell's no judgment against her until wins lawsuit. Well, he's already won in Ohio. He already owes money. She already owes him money. So that's debunked. He isn't getting anything once Ohio case is investigated. Hey, look, they can investigate all they want. The judgments have already been made. She owes the money. She's not getting out of it.
No, it's there.
And what is it that they say, D? I know you know what I'm fixing to say. That when you file bankruptcy, you can't wipe out debt that was gained maliciously, which means the attorney's fees and stuff like that. It's because she maliciously went after Jeremy Hales. A court found her guilty for stalking and harassment.
Right.
So that's already been ruled on. That's not going anywhere.
No, it's not going anywhere. So, I mean, I think this is when you were revisiting the what she had put on her schedules for what she had claimed, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's where she's saying the number 2, the monetary figures in the filings are examples, not actual figures in Michelle's case. So really, if you don't know the outcome, there should be no monetary amounts listed in there. So,
all right. Tammy says, D, what she is saying in the first filing, his lawyer had to put an amount he is seeking.
well, we don't know the outcome because it hasn't happened yet.
Right.
So,
oh, you're talking about where? Here?
Yeah, right. Right there where it says the monetary figures in the filing are examples, not actual figures. So,
well, she should have put actual figures in there for the Ohio court because she had them. They're actual judgments against her.
Yes.
She can't put anything in for the thumbnail case right now because the Judge Grove, he said flat out, I don't want anything until after this bankruptcy's over. She's not going to squeak out of this, basically.
Yeah.
Is that how I took it? Is that right or wrong, D?
Yeah. But, and then number 3, hasn't that process already started? Number 3, if I'm not mistaken.
What's that? Let's see. Bankruptcy cannot seize assets jointly owned. Oh, see, then again, I never said they could.
No.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how that's going to work. And I made that perfectly clear. Creditors can only put a lien on her share of the sale of the property. I don't know if they have a lien or not. I'm just going off of what Jeremy said. So I
Right.
don't know what she's talking about there. If she ever sells, John cannot be forced. Right. I do know that liens prominently get put on. Okay, take for instance a mechanic's lien.
Right.
You go to a mechanic, he fixes your car. You don't have the money to pay him, but you have your car back. He'll put a lien on your car. All that means is when you go to sell it, you can't sell it until you pay him the money you owe him.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's the same with the property or not.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. So even though if Jeremy has a lien on the property, more than likely it can't be sold, or it can't be sold until he's paid. Apparently, I don't. Bankruptcy judgments only seize assets for debts to financial institutions like banks, mortgage debts. Well, she listed him as a creditor, so she
Right.
says he owes her
Yes.
money, or she
Yeah,
owes him money.
money. Exactly. So yes, they can collect. They can use part of what they collect to pay the creditors. He is listed as a creditor, so therefore, yes, he can be paid.
Oh, I like it. It is not for civil judgments, which is why you don't sue poor people.
Wait, what?
Okay, bankruptcy judgment only seizes assets for debts to financial institutions like banks, mortgage debt. It is not for civil judgments, which is why you don't sue poor people. That makes, so she's saying because Lynette and Crook are poor, they can't be sued?
Yes. I guess they have, I guess they're exempt from it because they're poor.
So they can just commit any crime they want to, and because they're poor, they can't be held accountable for it? Where is that law?
I don't know.
It's called untouchable or uncollectible debt. Okay, for a reason. But see, what these people don't realize, say, for instance, Jeremy wins in federal court against Lynette and Crook, and they award him, just say, $1 million, which we know that she doesn't have $1 million.
Right.
What's going to happen is he can't. Well, I'm going to rephrase this because I'm not sure anymore, because some people says he can, some people says he can't. So what I'm going to say is he'll probably put a garnishment on her bank account is what he'll probably do. So any money that goes in that bank account, whether it be from disability or whether it be from her scratching her ass down the street for $20, if it goes in that bank account, he can get a hold of it, a part of it.
Right.
So I don't know.
Who knows how all of this is going to be, but I'm confused. Her saying that sees assets for debts to financial institutions like banks for mortgage debt. It goes further than that. If T-Mobile or Sprint or whoever want their $300, they'll stay in the game until they get their $300, or they just may write it off. It depends. It depends on the creditor.
Well, a lot of your smaller people, like you said, T-Mobile or whatever, they'll turn it over to collection agencies. Collection agencies, they'll buy the debt and then they'll try and settle for anything that they can possibly get. Which that gives T-Mobile a little bit of money of what you owe them.
Right.
And then the collectors, the people that try and collect on it, 9 times out of 10, they don't get anything.
Right.
You can't seize their property like a bank can for not paying the mortgage. I beg to differ with you on that one. I beg to differ with you on that one.
You know, you could, every time this trustee, this bankruptcy trustee makes a move and this put on the docket and you read what happened or what they're getting ready to plan to do, like the subpoena. Okay. So you can pretty much see which way they're going with what they're doing. So, I mean, self-explanatory.
You can have this one because I think you're going to have fun with this one.
Okay. Any community contributions to Lisa for building materials is not part of Michelle's assets until the work is completed on the home and increases the value of the home.
So that means we can collect money on anything that we want to and use somebody else's name to collect that money, and that money doesn't belong to them.
That's what the
Right.
framing was never started.
This is what amazes me with these people is they sit here and they listen to Lisa and all of her bullcrap and they run with it as law, and they just make themselves look foolish in the process. However, any investment Lisa we make in the home makes her a debtor. No, it doesn't.
Why did she in parentheses say we? Is she including herself? Is she going to throw her hat in the ring to be considered a creditor?
Oh, so the young lady that took out a home loan or took out a loan for $1,000. So she didn't provide any proof that the bench was bought. So therefore, does that still apply?
This is crazy.
This is the kind of nonsense that these people believe in here. It's absolutely insane. However, any investment, Lisa, we make in the home. No, the barn belongs to freaking Lynette. It's Lynette's freaking money. I don't care who they collected it or how they collected it. It's her money at the end of the day. If Lisa's not going to complete the projects, she needs to turn the money over to the people who gave it to her or over to Lynette. Her smartest bet would be to refund it if it were me.
Right.
Oh, what you got to say, Susie? Part 2. She puts her teeth in a what? Puts her teeth in and knows was they will have to pay. Okay. You read that one. I'm
okay.
Getting cross-eyed.
She puts her teeth in and knows what they will have to pay, whether with money or possible jail if she passed to local DA to ask for permission to prosecute her. LP will lose something big. Yes.
Oh yeah. I agree with that 100%. Thank you so much, Susie, for the $10 super chat, girly girl. Means a lot to me. But yeah, this is the kind of foolishness that just keeps me sucked in on this stuff. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking about 501c3. Oh, 501c3s are not subjected to bankruptcy. Oh, so if I want to hide all of my assets, if I want to hide everything I own, I just go take out a 501c3, say, for instance, on dog rehoming. I can take all my assets and roll them over into that and say, oh, I'm selling that stuff for my dog.
But wait, wasn't on that subpoena, didn't they include it's a shell thing as being looked into for money?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's a shell thing is on the subpoena that the trustee sent. So everything you read is standard bankruptcy filings, and most of it is not relevant in Michelle's case because she does not have creditors who can force
seizure of her property.
The creditors aren't the ones going to seize her property. It's going to be the trustee.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to sell off everything and give it. I mean, that it's all in the paperwork.
It is.
See, this, like I said, this is what keeps me going. this ignorance. Oh my goodness. 7. Only investigation the trustee will do is verify reported assets, run her Social Security, and look up her personal bank account and tax returns. Okay. And verify debtors' claims are accurate. Yeah, to a point. Mm-hmm. It costs about $800 to do that investigation on a poor person.
Well,
what does poor or rich have to do with filing bankruptcy?
Absolutely nothing. Oh, poor Al. He got pulled into number 8.
Al, are you in the chat? You got yanked into it, my brother. Why don't you ask Al, the YouTube lawyer? WhatTheHales has delusions of seizing the property when Michelle owes him nothing. Well,
wrong.
she does owe him.
She listed him as a creditor, and yes, she does owe him. So,
Oh, you Hell's maggots are absolutely morons on legal system. Well, you goofy woman, sounds to me like you're drinking too much of Lisa's sweat water. You need to reevaluate who you're listening to. Me, I don't make claims. I just talk
yeah.
opinions.
So
Oh, she got any more? I haven't even got to the first two. Oh, she's even. Oh, is that
look.
Ricada?
Yeah, that's Ricada.
Oh, this is Mega Nuts legal genius. Ha ha ha. Well, he still has a law license, does he not?
Well, now that yes, he does. Unlike the
Oh
other
shit.
two.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Go back. I think Ricada literally has a law license. He still practices law.
Yeah. I think he has to do his I forget what it's called. He said it a lot of times. He has to go back and do something. I can't remember. So, oh, Ketchup, you're right.
Hey, Ketchup, how you doing? Lori updates that post after the bankruptcy is over. Yeah, I bet she does. I bet she does. I'll bet she goes in and edits a lot of stuff, Ketchup. But knowing her stupidity, she won't. She'll leave it right there. That's just how these people are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's got a lot. Oh, there's another Nick Ricada one right there.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. Y'all, they can't even be original. Getting off on live. Oh, okay. Oh, and of course, 3 months ago, my experience with my father. Very, very sad, she says. You know, I'm not going to speak poorly of Jeremy's kid. All right. My opinion, he's pissed off. He wants money and he doesn't want to work for it. So therefore, he trashed his dad. There are so many kids out there that do the same shit over and over and over again. Do I think he's a bad person? No. I think he's pissed and he wants money because he openly stated that he's not going to go work. He don't want a job. He wants to be able to sit at home and play video games on the internet. That's just my opinion on that, and I'm going to leave it at that. And then here we go, 3 months ago. Jeremy Hales, what the hell, son? Yes, about right there.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging somebody into it that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then here's a bunch of other crap. So let's get up here to the first two. This is her latest one.
Oh,
This one's got you in there. D
nice.
spills the pee.
Here I am, spilling pee everywhere.
You know, she's tagged me in this, and she's got you tagged in it, but this never came up on my, well, probably because I got her blocked. I blocked her a long time ago. But you should have been getting notified.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, I'm going to let you have this one. I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay, the amount of projection, blame shifting, deflection, and hypocrisy in your biased, delusional narrative of what the hell's behavior that has led people expressing their opinion, using their free speech in a public forum, is a textbook example of flying monkeys attacking with lies to protect the narcissistic cult leader. Yeah, no. No.
She called us flying monkeys.
Oh my goodness.
Who am I attacking?
I'm blame shifting. Why would I blame shift? I wasn't the one who took money, fundraising, or anything to that nature. I didn't do that.
No, I mean, this is, oh my God, this is so fun. This is so fun.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Flying monkeys.
I'm not protecting a cult leader.
Narcissist. She wants to actually put out the word narcissist there.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I don't put out anything. I don't show receipts. Okay. I don't show the emails from people. I don't show. Alrighty then. Okay, you guys just go ahead and go with that. I don't know who she's talking about here, but this is not me. Every single comment made by viewers becomes a new fact. No, I either agree with them or I read it and say, well, you could be right. Yeah, maybe I agree with you. Maybe I don't agree with you. You make blanket statements with no details. Can you show me where? Can you show me that? Lisa lies. So what's she lying about? Well, for the love of money, why is she not interacting with this individual who gave $1,000? Why has she not reached out to them and shown them proof? Why not? I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, I've given you example. List the lies, the banners, the memorial, the barn. The only thing I guess the fence was done. Yes, it was. The Christmas for HG was done. Yes, yes, it was. So I believe I don't think I ever said that Crook and Elemento P are stalking Jeremy. When and where? I never said that. If I
So-
did, can you show me proof where I said it?
What claims are we making?
To me, this I don't know what she's making. Hales
I don't
surely
understand
has.
where she's coming from.
You say talking about Hales is defamation and interference in his business? Yes, because of what you guys did.
I mean, there's actual proof of it.
People were saying that they were going to whatnot and reporting bad things and
List the lies. Okay. You say John and Michelle are stalking Hales. They've been convicted of it in a court of law. You want facts? There you go. It's called Ohio. Okay. Court of law. They've been convicted. They have a permanent restraining order against them as we speak.
Right.
So there's your proof. List the lies. All right. You want to say she owes money to Jeremy? Yes, she does. She owes him $3,000.
Yeah.
Well, let's get technical. Jeremy pays his lawyers. He doesn't owe his lawyers money. He pays them as the bills come in. So therefore, he was awarded, well, his lawyer was awarded $3,000 in lawyer's fees. That money ultimately is Jeremy Hales because he's already paid the $3,000. But it's listed under his lawyer as owing his lawyer. Yeah. But it'll be rolled back to Jeremy, or Jeremy will just tell him to keep it for the next bill.
Right.
But ultimately, the money is Jeremy Hales. So yes, there's list your lies. Okay, there you go. There's another one debunked.
So, but okay. I'll read right here. It says a YouTuber with 750K viewers on YouTube. He doesn't have that anymore. He doesn't have that many viewers anymore. On YouTube is hurt by a crazy old lady running her mouth. Oh.
What you read?
A YouTuber with 750K viewers on YouTube, which Jeremy, he's lost viewers. Okay. And on YouTube is hurt by a crazy old lady running her mouth on Otter Creek Facebook page. That makes sense.
Does she not understand how word of mouth travels? She was doing this, and it wasn't just her. Okay. Her friends and neighbors, I doubt she had people locally that were in that group.
Mhm.
Okay. But those people in that group, a lot of them were subscribed to Jeremy Hales. Some of them believed her. It's already been proven that they have coerced people into leaving Jeremy, that they were doing business with him. This has already been established. On top of that, you had Crook running around to all of the county pages where Jeremy and them live in Otter Creek and Levy County, you know, the What's Up in Levy County page, all that stuff, where those people are actually potential customers that would have come to his dollar sales or his garage sales or whatever.
Right.
And you got John Crook in there running his mouth. So how many people did John Crook run off? Who knows?
Don't know.
Who's to say he didn't? Who's to say he did? Who knows? See, I don't preach in facts. I don't make absolutes. I don't. These people are absolutely insane.
So nothing you say makes any sense. That's why you lie so much. I'm a liar. Okie dokie. If you don't create a cognitive dissonance in your listener, they would see that nothing you say makes sense, and you lie so people cannot possibly debunk the the voluminous lies you tell.
What have I lied about?
No.
I mean, shit. Didn't you just do an interview with a young lady?
Yes.
And you showed proof?
Yes.
So how is that considered law?
I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I have gathered from this $1,000 donor. I have a lot of stuff, and there's going to be more coming.
Oh, yeah.
So I haven't showed any of it yet. Some pieces of it have come out, but I haven't showed everything.
Oh, here we go. The truth is, Hales has a long history of creating and profiting off of every speck of drama with his people. No. His most profitable videos have nothing to do with drama. Okay. His history is going to be just as relevant in court. When are you going to be able to show this? What court case are you going to be able to show this? Y'all are being sued, not him.
Right. So what is a past protection order and past publicized lawsuits? How is any of this relevant to what's happening today?
Exactly. None of it is. His past publicized lawsuits. Okay, he's put lawsuits out before. Do these people not understand Jeremy films his life, what they do in their life?
And he's done that since his very first YouTube creation that he put out.
You know what totally amazes me, D?
And it hasn't changed. He still videos the storage units. He still videos everything. If they go on a road trip, he's like, hey, let's video our road trip. We're going to go to, I don't know, Georgia and pick up a storage unit or whatever. Let's just say that he's going to film it to show the travel, to show when they get there, what they got, you know, so it's just crazy.
Oh, Susie, Nemesis said it. True. JH did not say HG was not allowed to come to the Christmas. Oh, exactly. He never said that the child couldn't come. That's the narrative they love to push, though. He said the parents couldn't come. Well, he didn't even say that. They just had a protection order on them. They couldn't come. But the child could have been brought by anybody. I mean, Miss Marla could have drug her big ass out of her camper and went and got the child and took her to the Christmas party. Why didn't she?
I don't know.
Thank you, Susie. Thank you. I didn't see Nemesis thing. I'm looking at the other screen, so I haven't been watching the chat. Thank you, Susie. So, what is past stalking? I don't think Jeremy's ever been convicted of stalking and harassing anybody, has he?
Not to my knowledge. I haven't seen that.
His lies are relevant. What lies has he said?
I don't know.
According to them, everything that he says is a lie. Well, but according to them, every time they open their mouth, they're lying. His defamation of everyone he causes drama with, relevant. Okay. I don't know of one person in the world, one businessman that would spend $500,000 to create content on YouTube with.
Right. Like, you know, there would be no way he would be able to recoup that money from YouTube.
Now, this is funny. He has his viewers harass, viewers harassment of everyone who he disagrees with him. Well, I can't say for everybody, but I can say for me, I don't harass anybody. I don't go near any of these people.
I don't either.
Debunk there if you're talking about me, you know, a nutbag. His interference in people's employment. Okay, again, Whose employment has he interfered with? None that I know of.
No. Family life, workplace. I have never seen anything about that, about him interfering with that.
Let's talk about interference there for a minute. I don't think it was any of Jeremy's fans that wrote letters to OLOT
No.
asking them to get rid of Jeremy Hales. I don't think that was any of us.
No.
But that did happen, did it not?
It did. It
And
did.
there is proof of that.
Yes, there is.
Let's see. There are emails from a certain lawyer contacting YouTube, contacting Whatnot, trying to interfere in his business. Huh. So you talk about everybody. Oh, okay. All right. His influence in people's employment. Okay. Oh, how many of his chuckleheads send dirty threats and harass people in his chats and all this good stuff? Huh. Family life. They want to talk about family life. Huh. They pulled his son into this.
Yeah. And I don't know where and how that all came to be. I am aware that it was said that his son reached out to 2L, but I don't know how accurate that is.
I honestly think he put out a video on YouTube and that got all the scumbags running. They all came attracted to him. Who reached out to who? I don't know.
I don't know.
His illegal surveillance of Preston's property. What illegal surveillance?
I don't know.
So everybody that has a ring cam or cameras on the outside of their house that are pointing at their front gate and catching the neighbors across the street. So everybody's surveilling people illegally now. Do you guys have cameras, D?
No, I don't.
I do. I mean, I've got chickens that run around the yard all the time.
Well, you gotta keep your eye on them.
Yeah, I've got 2 cameras back there just on the chicken coop alone. My shop that's got a ton of money invested in equipment in it. I have a camera inside the shop and outside the shop. I have a camera on the front of my house shining right at my front gate. Well, guess what? I live in a neighborhood. So do you know when I pull that footage up, I can see 2 neighbors' houses clear as day. It's pointing right at their houses because it's on my gate because they're across the street.
Right.
So I guess I'm breaking the law too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the neighbor across the street's got 3 cameras on the back side of his house and all of them are pointed towards my house. So he's breaking the law too. Holy cow. Holy cow. My next door neighbor, the nicest people in the world, they've got cameras pointed towards my house. Is he breaking the law?
I guess everybody who has cameras is breaking the law.
His hiring of a convicted felon to harass, terrorize a family relevant. Oh, he must be talking about, is she talking about paint chips?
I don't know. I don't know who.
I didn't know Jeremy hired paint chips.
No. That's no.
Yeah, she's talking about Wes. Yeah, I'd like to see. See, she talks about proof. Prove it. Prove Jeremy hired a felon. We know for a fact that there's a felon representing on that side. For a fact. On this side, okay. Wes, okay. I don't know anything about Wes. If he's a felon, he's a felon. But I'd like to see him prove that Jeremy hired him. The man came here to see Tubetown, not to see Jeremy. Tubetown.
So, yeah.
The list goes on. What is relevant? What Lisa and her community has done to improve a family's life? Well, you ain't done a whole lot of shit right now.
Offense and presence and
couple toilets.
That's 2 hot water heaters.
A little pile of sticks.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, here we go. An old man giving his opinion on YouTube. Oh, so the old man's the only one allowed to give opinions.
Yeah, nobody else is allowed to talk. Okay.
People saying mean things on social media about serial stalker committing legal warfare to harass people and destroy them. Who is harassing and destroying anyone? I mean, think about this. Wasn't it just the other day that Travis, popping off firecrackers, had the cops called on him saying that he was shooting off guns? And then when they come home, they rode right up into the imaginary danger with guns on their hips. But Travis is the danger.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy setting off firecrackers. And I think when the cops got there, I think they knew that there wasn't a gun. I think they knew what was happening. But that's all I can say about that. I wasn't there. I only saw it. I saw Travis's live, and it was firecrackers, plain and simple.
Well, my opinion on that is the little slumlord that cried wolf too many times. Eventually, she's going to call the police, and the police are just going to, whatever, they'll show up whenever they want to show up.
Right.
The way they rolled in on Travis, so easily, they didn't come in guns blazing because they know she's full of shit. That's just my opinion. They know she's full of garbage.
Yeah.
Any other county, I think she would have been. I think that would have been a different story.
Yeah, I do too. I don't think that it would have been frowned upon because, like, look, you just ate up our resources for firecrackers. That's not cool.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's to the equivalent of what they call swatting, but it was pretty damn close, pretty close. And usually when people do that swatting stuff, I've seen videos all over the internet about that. So-and-so's mad at so-and-so. So he'll call the local police department and he'll say, oh, they're shooting people in the home and blah, 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 blah. And then here comes SWAT just barreling into the house of an innocent family that's just sitting there doing nothing.
They could be having dinner when that happens,
Exactly. So in my opinion, basically what she did was a mild form of swatting.
So it's just crazy.
But Levy County, I think they knew who she is and what she's all about. That's why they really don't put much stock in what she has to say. Yeah. Okay, people are saying mean things on social media. Okay, that's what social media is. I don't know of anybody saying mean things, but hey, if I were having death threats and I was having people say really horrific things about me, and I was making those accusations, I would be showing people the proof of it.
Right.
Has Lynette ever shown anybody anything? No. She never will either. The only person that will be on trial is the person who has committed crimes for stalking, harassment, defamation, legal warfare, illegal warfare, or illegal fundraising. Well, we know some illegal fundraising that's been going on. Bribery?
Where'd that come in? Who bribed who?
Harassment. Well, we already know somebody. Well, we know two people that's been convicted of stalking and harassment. They literally have a protection order against them. Huh. We do know of about, 12 people or 10 people that are being sued for defamation. Well, no, they're not being sued for defamation. That'll probably come up later, depending on the outcome of what the Judge Hinkle has to say.
Right.
Legal warfare. Oh, so these people can commit all of these horrendous crimes, which her words right here, stalking and harassment. They can commit this stuff right here, and that's not called legal warfare. They can't be sued. Huh.
Crazy. Illegal fundraisers, bribery, among other crimes. So,
where does bribery come in?
I don't know.
Could she be referring to the Mark Feathers thing?
Maybe?
Where Judge Grudge never even asked the opinion of Mark Feathers?
Could be. That's the only thing I can think of on that, because nobody has bribed anybody from what I have seen or heard for anything. That's the only thing I can think that's where that came from, is from Mark Feathers. So
Uh-oh. Who do we have? I don't know. Jack came in with a $2 super chat. What you got to say, Jack? Coop, troll invasion. I don't know from who. I haven't been paying attention. I don't know of any trolls. I haven't been paying attention to the chat. So
So yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. This whole thing, I'm still stuck on bribery. It has to be with Mark Feathers. It has to be.
Yeah. So I'd like to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
No amount of whining.
Whining.
Michelle wanted to donation box at the meet and greet. Or mean words on Facebook. Or says Facebook going to justify what hell? Really? Really? So if everything that Michelle and Crook has done to Jeremy, if someone did that to you, D, and you had the money to sue them, would you?
Say that again.
Okay, everything that Michelle and Crook have done to Jeremy,
Right.
that's landed them in Ohio court for a protection order and in federal court in Florida. If you had the money and somebody had did those things to you, would you sue them?
Okay, because we got to remember that the cease and desist letter was sent first, so you had that in play, cease and desist. Okay, that wasn't abided by. All right, there for a while, Jeremy didn't do anything. Okay, he didn't put anything out there. He didn't say anything. He was like, okay, let's just see if they mind their own business and go on their merry way. Well, that didn't happen, and then so much more came out. And I think that I would have to say, yes, I probably would.
All right, the troll. They're talking about a troll in the chat. All right, guys, you guys know my rules, okay? As long as they're not being hateful, deal with them, tolerate them. Just ignore them if you want to, block them if you want to. When they get hateful and nasty, well, then that's when the mods will step in and they'll take care of business. They'll put them on the no-fly list. But as long as they're in here trying to spout off their nonsense, let them. It's not hurting anybody. I mean, we all know whatever happened with Randy Shockett in Missouri or whatever he's referring to in this. Well, let's see. Have we ever looked into what happened to Randy Shockett committing insurance fraud in Missouri? Well, my question to you is, why should we? Why does it matter? What does it have to do with Jeremy Hales?
What does it
But
have
yet
to
you
do with
guys
this
put
case?
paint chips. They put paint chips up on a freaking pedestal, and that guy was literally went to prison and lost his law license. You got another lawyer, Leslie Federicos, that voluntarily gave up her license. Why? Because she was on the cusp of losing it. And then you got Bubbles up there, like I said, he's just barely hanging on to his. He'll be lucky if he don't see jail time. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Randy Shockett's, whatever y'all are accusing him of, apparently the state of Florida doesn't hold any regard in it. They don't care.
Right.
If they cared, they would take his license. They don't care. Because you guys are making something out of nothing. It's obvious that the bar has looked into it and they're determined there's nothing there. I think I'm right on that. Would I be right on that or wrong on that?
You're right on that. If they were going to do anything, they would have already done it. So bringing it up during a trial or a civil lawsuit holds nothing, because they're not going to investigate anything until after everything is finished. They're not even going to entertain the idea until after that this case has been disposed of.
See, that's what they like to do. They like to bring in all of this garbage that has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on. Oh, Philip, nice brand name account. Glad you are breaking in on Coop and he spills the tea. Well, I don't know who they are, but hey, as long as they're nice, let them go.
Right.
You guys don't want to talk to them? Don't talk to them. That's how that works. I'm pretty easy going. Don't What? Come back here. Don't block the trolls. Chat like. Where'd it go? Chat likes the toys to play with. Oh, y'all have fun with it.
Right.
Just be nice. Don't stoop to the meanness.
Yeah,
If you got
there's a difference between suing somebody for money and suing somebody to say, hey, you can't do this and expect to uh, get away with it and keep doing what you're doing to other people. You just can't keep doing that. And I think that's what this is all about. You can't keep doing this and expect it to have no repercussions from it. And in my opinion, it's not about the money. It is more or less about how you were told to please stop, stay away, don't say anything, don't do anything, but yet you proceeded to move forward with it and push it and push it and push it. So that's how I feel that this is where it's at. It's not for monetary gain by no means. It is more for the fact that you can't do this to other people and expect to walk free, walk away from it and not have anything happen as a repercussion on your part.
Yeah, so just their whole claim to fame over there is why is a poor family being sued? Well, I'm pretty sure that the legal system doesn't look at the fact that you don't have any money. It looks at the fact, are you breaking the law or not? And if they're
Right.
breaking the law, I don't give a damn if they have 1 penny or 10 million pennies. They can be sued. That's what the legal system is there for.
If you have money or you don't have money, does having money give you the right to say dirty things to people? Not having money, does that give you the right to say dirty things to people and do crazy stuff?
That's
No.
what these morons think, D. These morons literally think that Jeremy has no right to seek restitution for him being wronged. Injustice is being done to him. They literally don't think he has the right to sue them.
So that's not how this works.
That's what makes them also laughable.
That's not how any of this works. It's just crazy. That's like saying, okay, I'm from a middle class family and you can't sue me, but I'm going to sit there and say that you did this, this, and this, and this, and I know it's not true. So you still can't sue me, even though I said that. That's wrong.
Yeah,
Just
it's ludicrous.
yeah.
It's not that it's wrong. It's just absolutely they're deranged. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I guess they're protected from being sued. So I don't know. I don't know. But
it's
it's it's going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out. It really is. And
oh yeah.
Chucky, you're right. All of this goes back to the signs and the social media post. That's it. That's all. You are correct. That's how this all came to be.
It's absolutely crazy in my mind. But hey, it's entertaining as hell. You got to admit that, D.
It is. It is. It's like, oh no, oh no. You
Okay.
can't help but laugh.
Where did Elfie's thing go here? Thanks, Susan. I wanted it all to go down. Okay. I know Elfie said something. Ketchup told me to go read it. So let me see if I can't find it. Sorry, Ketchup. I was looking at the other monitor and I didn't. Oh, here we go. Son contacted Slug and then BBB and Stupid Dave was watching Slug and made arguments with two L's arrangements with two L's to go on her show. Oh, okay.
See,
well, thank you, Elfie.
See, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I knew that somebody yanked him into this, whether he reached out to Slug or not. I didn't know the whole ins and outs on that, but hey, we know now. But he was brought into it to because he's pissed. He's mad. He wants his money, and he thinks Daddy should give it to him. It's nothing unusual. It's nothing bad about the kid. It's just how a lot of kids nowadays are. There a lot of kids are just too lazy to get off their ass and go get a part-time job. Now, I'm not going to say all kids are like that,
Right.
but a big majority of them are, especially the ones that love to sit around and play video games.
Right. And it's
All
just,
right.
it's crazy. It really is.
You want to give them your spiel and what you got coming up here late or soon?
Oh, yeah, very soon. So everybody, just letting you know, I haven't walked away from anything. I am waiting for more things to slowly come in, and I have a couple of things scheduled. Hopefully, within the next few weeks, that will be coming out. So stay tuned for that.
Now, again, I'm not going to get into details, but what do we got? What's today? Tomorrow is the 6th. So we got to remember there's stuff probably going to be coming out from Jeremy about Ohio court tomorrow or Saturday, maybe Sunday. And then we roll into a new week, boys and girls. And the new week that we're rolling into, you guys really, really, really need to keep your eyes out on social media.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's most likely going to be some very interesting stuff pop off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as far as I'm going to go with it. I'm going to leave you with that teaser because it's not my business to put their business out on the interweb. How about you, D? You get them all filled in?
Yes. So until next time, everybody, ta-ta for now.
All right, guys and gals, you know Old Coop's on Monday through Friday from 11 to around 1 Eastern Standard Time. It's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys, going over the ignorance of Lori G. See, Lori, you might be blocked and you can't say nothing on my stuff anymore, but hey, we can talk to you. We can talk to you. So now that I know where you're at, I got you bookmarked. So I'll be keeping an eye out for you to communicate about me and D. All right. I'm going to send everybody to the barn. Old Coop's got to go take care of some chickens and get ready for Mama to come home.
All right. Thank you for having me on, Coop.
Oh, anytime. But when I was reading over a lot of that stuff, I had Venom on yesterday. We had a blast, but I didn't really look into all the transcripts until after after Venom and I got done yesterday. I started really digging in. Remember I sent them to you yesterday.
Yeah. I started to read them, then I got sidetracked and I didn't get a chance to get back to them.
When I saw that D has been rebranded, D spills the P. I had to get you on here today.
Yep.
I just had to. That was amazing.
So I guess I need to go out and buy pee pads or something, I guess. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Well, I did break out my big umbrella just in case you decided to pee on me, because according to Jay Hip and Lisa, you're peeing on me, but I don't know. Anyway, I figured we'd have fun with it today. All right, guys and gals in the chat, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and D. It's been a blast. Everybody that super chatted and sent memberships, love you to death. Thank you so much. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of you. And with that being said, Old Coop's gonna say, Coop out.